Meet Harvey Smith. Harvey is a 68-year-old man on the autism spectrum, and for the past 34 years, he's been living rough on the street. In 1972, Harvey hopped on a train from his home Oregon to Texas, where he found work in the oil industry. However, in 1987, the work started to dry up due to the oil bust, and Harvey found himself out of options. Since then, Harvey has worked odd jobs while trying to find work in the oil industry again, but met with little success. While working odd jobs on the street, Harvey often found himself taken advantage of. Many people he worked for refused to pay him for his work, or paid him in beer and other useless products. In 2019, Harvey disappeared for several months, only to resurface in 2020 with a renewed vigor to find stable work. His desire to work eventually led him to Spectrum Fusion. Spectrum Fusion worked with Harvey, helping him explore potential options to find work going forward. With their help, Harvey discovered the revolutionary program called Work Texas, which promised to educate him in new labor fields and help him to find new opportunities. Harvey graduated from Work Texas construction course. His time working on oil rigs has been very helpful, as his experience is easily applied to his new work in construction. This has helped him to make connections with his classmates by passing on his wisdom and advice.
It's been great. Harvey's a great guy, very talkative, but he's a walking dictionary of knowledge, very smart, very ambitious, very optimistic about his future.
Working with Harvey is pretty interesting. You know, Harvey's a guy of a lot of knowledge, doesn't forget much from the past, and will definitely recall it a lot. But Harvey's a good guy. He's very knowledgeable, and in the construction field, he's very handy. So we enjoy working with Harvey.
I would say that Harvey is definitely a character. There is a small adjustment window that it takes to get used to working with him, but he is extremely a wealth of knowledge to be able to draw from, and he's very dedicated and has some really good work ethic, so I enjoy it.
So what we do here at Work Texas, partnership with HCC, we build tiny houses to basically train up the students on basic framing, sheetrocking, roofing, basic carpentry skills.
Very little experience with people on the spectrum. I do have a very close friend, has a son who's on the spectrum, but he's much younger than Harvey, and his actions are a whole lot different.
I don't have a terrible lot of experience, but when I was younger, my sister was actually a teacher at an autistic school, and I would volunteer and go up there, and so I did get a chance to work with quite a few autistic kids and PDD as well, but they were all mainly in the areas of 3 to 4 years old, so it's a little bit different than working with Harvey.
Harvey has the ability to quickly solve complex mathematical problems in his head, and he's extremely precise in his calculations and measurements when sawing wood for framing. Harvey would make an excellent framer for new construction or existing builds. Harvey is very enthusiastic about how his time at Work Texas has gone, as is the host of the program, none other than Gallery Furniture's Mattress Mac.
As far as I know, Harvey's the first person on the autism spectrum in my program. One of the great people that I know that in the world has autism is my friend Temple Grandin, and she encouraged me to help people get to work with their hands, because she was able to work with her hands with animals her whole life. She changed the world, knows more about animal husbandry than anybody in human history going back 800,000 years. So we're proud to have Harvey here at Work Texas, showing that people with autism can be great workers and a great asset to any firm they work for.
Opportunities, hopefully starting out a new career in the construction industry or building maintenance.
Spectrum Fusion is working very hard to help Harvey get back on his feet, and he's making superb progress.
It's a great thing that they're doing. Like I said, it's the first time for me. Every class is normal. It's a normal class. I didn't know what to expect at first, but I feel like it's a great program that they're doing over there.
Harvey's hard work paid off. On May 6, 2021, Harvey officially graduated his construction class. He's come a long way since first joining the Spectrum Fusion community, and the future is looking bright. This is where we thought the original story would end. However, here we are in 2023, and Harvey is still unemployed. Since his graduation, Harvey has not found any employers who would hire him, although he has the necessary certifications for construction through the Work Texas program. If you have a construction project and are looking to hire someone who is dedicated, capable, and diligent, please consider hiring Harvey Smith.